Hi everyone, I am Yoko, and you probably know the reference to what I just did if you've ever joined us for the family concert on Shelter Island when we could all be there together. Right now, I'm quarantining in New York City, and I'm a rising senior in high school. Currently, my two favorite composers are Verdi and Brahms, and when I'm not practicing the violin, I love listening to the opera and also learning to code.
Hi, I'm Cal. I play the violin. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I'll be going into the 10th grade next year. I have two dogs, Arlington and Olive, and in my free time, I like to relax, walk the dogs, and spend time with family and friends.
Hi, my name is Vincenzo. I'm in Vallejo, California, and I'm a rising senior. This is Lil Cat. My favorite foods are Burger King, the Impossible Burger, and fruit popsicles.
Hi, I'm Bethany Bobs, and I play the cello. I currently live in Perlmans, New Jersey, and I will be going into the 12th grade. I come from a musical family of 8 children, and I am an aunt of 5 nieces and nephews, soon to be 6.
Hi, my name is Alessandra, and I'm from Philadelphia. I'm going to 11th grade next year, and I used to have 2 pet rats named Appa and Momo, and I love to bake.
My name is Vibha Janakiraman. I live in Philadelphia, and I'm going into the 10th grade. My favorite composer at the time would be Rachmaninoff, and my favorite food is really any kind of Indian food.
Hi, my name is Christy. I play the cello. I currently live in Tenafly, New Jersey, and I'm going to be in the 12th grade. This is one of my dogs, Pom Pom. She's a Pomeranian. I also love Schumann. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah Tam and I'm from Hong Kong. I'm currently studying at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, and I will be going into the 10th grade. In my free time, I like to swim, eat, draw, and play with my 2 cats.
Hello, my name is Angela Rose Padula, and I'm going into the 8th grade. I live in Washuga, Washington. I have 12 chickens, and this is Pippin. Hello, Pippin. And I play the cello. When I'm not playing cello, I enjoy running, hiking, and reading.
Good evening and welcome to the PMP Virtual Gala evening performance.
The first and hopefully the last.
Right. The world is upside down, but PMP is not. We're running a virtual program that's pretty fabulous, certainly given all that's on our plates. I think this summer's Perlman music program is quite extraordinary. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I think that the ability to communicate virtually is a very different ballgame than ever before. And I think that when you look at all the people who are participating, even though they're in little squares on Zoom, it is quite impressive, the connection and the communication. And you know, music is so important, especially in hard times, and we're certainly going through hard times. And so that's what keeps us together.
I'm not sure if it's the music itself that pulls us together, whether it's a combination of our fantastic faculty and student body who, as you all know, you've seen it for years, it's sometimes I feel we just get lucky, and other times I feel, well, we help the luck along a little bit. You know, we do have new students this summer. We've never met these students, and the other students, of course, haven't met the new ones either. And yet you already feel this PMP community, this tightness. I love it. I just love it.
I just can't miss the opportunity to thank all of you for continuing to support us at these very, very difficult times. I know that it's not as easy if you don't go to a concert. You go to a concert and you see the people up close, and now it's all virtual. So again, thank you so much for your support and for hopefully your continued support.
Again, I want to say thank you to all our supporters. We really feel you're there for us. And I hope everyone enjoys this wonderful concert.
Hi, Itzhak and Toby. This is Manny.
And this is Yoko.
We're so happy to have a chance to congratulate you on the wonderful Perlman music program. And we know that in spite of how difficult and unusual this summer is, that the kids are having a great time and getting a lot of benefit from the program.
We send both of you all our love, and we hope to see you in person very soon.
Take care.
I'm Laura, I'm 16 years old, and this is my cat, Victoria. She's a little mad. She looks mad. That's okay. Come on, look happy. Come on. Yay! Okay, no, she's mad.
Hi, my name is Ina, and I play the violin. I just finished the 10th grade, and I'm from New York City. I have a cat named Nico, and if I had to choose one ice cream flavor, it would be cookies and cream. In my spare time, I've enjoyed going hard playing foosball with my sister and the rest of my family.
Hi, my name is Chelsea. I'm from Cresskill, New Jersey, and I'm going to the 11th grade. My favorite composer at the moment is Schumann, and when I'm not playing music, I'm listening to music, and I also like to run.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I play viola, I'm a rising senior, and I live in Plano, Texas. In my free time, I like drawing and watching crime shows.
Hi, I'm Noam. I'm from Ithaca, New York, and I'll be going into the 11th grade next year. My favorite composer at the moment is Nikolai Kapustin. When I'm not playing music, I enjoy philosophy and Mega Sorbet.
Hi, my name is Dara, and I play the cello. I currently live in Long Island, New York, and I'm going into the 12th grade. This is my dog, Ben. I also like to produce R&B music.
Hi, my name is Julia Jones. I live in New York City and I'm going into the 11th grade. This is my cat, Goose. When I'm not practicing, I like to spend time with him.
Hi, I'm Eloise. I'm from France and I play viola. I'll be at Juilliard next year as a freshman. While I'm not playing viola, I enjoy doing some sport and working on my English. At this moment, my favorite composers are Brahms and Debussy.
Hello, my name is Kevin Mira. I'm going into the 12th grade and I live in Irvine, California. Here's my pet cockatiel, Mew. One of the things I'm really enjoying doing right now is learning 2 languages, one of them being French and the other the programming language C++.
Congratulations to PMP.
And congratulations and thank you for all the years you've already given us of beautiful music and the decades to come from your wonderful students.
Hello, my name is Jacques Forestier, and I'm a 15-year-old grade 10 student and violinist from Alberta, Canada. Now, at the moment, I have many favorite composers, some of which would be Beethoven, Brahms, and Rachmaninoff. I just really can't pick one. Aside from playing the violin, I love to stay current in terms of what's going on around the world, in the news, and whatnot.
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm in Philadelphia right now and I'm going to be a senior in high school. So I was thinking about a name for my violin and I decided on Colette because my favorite food is chocolate. It's my all-time favorite.
This is our rabbit Mochi.
Hi, my name is Juliana Castillo. I'm coming to you from Wilmington, Delaware, and I'm a rising senior in high school. When I'm not playing the viola, I try to catch up on the news and learn more about the origins and context of everything going on today.
Hi, I'm Ezra. I'm coming to you from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'll be a sophomore in college next year. This is my violin. Its name is Cresti di Galli, but I call it the Cresti for short. The reason I gave it that name is because when I first got it, I couldn't remember the name of the maker. So I substituted the name of a similar sounding pasta shape that I ate in a restaurant around that time. When I'm not playing the violin, I love to eat obscure pasta shapes.
Hi, my name is Caroline Smoke. I live in South Carolina and I'm going into the 12th grade. This is one of our 3 cats, Zoe, and when I'm not playing violin, I'm hanging out with my family and my pets.
Hello everybody, my name is Sean Yu, and I am from Ryan, New York. And this year, I'll be going into the 11th grade. When I'm not practicing, I love spending time with my family or watching movies. I do not have any pets. I used to have 2 pet fish, but unfortunately, they both passed. I do have a favorite composer though, a couple, and they are most likely Beethoven and Shostakovich.
Hi, my name is Kayla Wakau. I'm 14 years old and I'll be going into the 9th grade. I play the violin and currently I live here in Newton, Massachusetts. I've been attending the Perlman music program ever since I was 12, and in my spare time, I like to paint, create artwork, and bake with my family.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'm from New York City and I'm going into the 11th grade. This is my violin named Mark, and when I'm not practicing, I like to save the world.
A typical day at PNP begins at 7 a.m., with students waking up and getting ready for our group stretching and warm-up session at 7:30. After we are warmed up, the students break off for 4 hours of individual practice time, taking 10-minute breaks in between each hour. At 12:30, we reconvene and have lunch. We then begin our various afternoon activities, which include student lessons, chamber music rehearsals, studio classes. The afternoon is also our time for various recreational activities. Students may go swimming, play ping pong or billiards, take a trip into town, or take part in the official PMP sport of Ultimate Frisbee. We come back together as a community at 5 p.m. for chorus rehearsal, which is followed by dinner at 6 p.m. to recharge for our evening schedule. After dinner, we typically have orchestra rehearsal with Mr. P, or a full camp activity that may include games, conversation with faculty, or a video night with Mr. and Mrs. P to discuss all things music. Students then have free recreation time to play games, grab some ice cream, or simply lay out on the dock or the waterfront.
PMPers have a variety of musical activities. There are whips, which are works in progress concerts, where all students have the opportunity to try out repertoire that they're in the process of learning. At the end of each summer, we have a big gala. It is one of our biggest events of the year, and students always look forward to gathering in such a big group and sharing wonderful music together.
PMP just has so many fun activities, musical and non-musical. Every summer there's one Sunday that's set aside for the Amazing Race, where we do all these obstacle courses. On some of the other Sundays, you can go to East Hampton and walk around, or go to the Perlmans too, and they would barbecue, and you can swim and play tennis. And so it really creates such a beautiful community.
For PMP, it just wasn't enough to be the best summer program for young musicians under the age of 18. The dream kept evolving and found new ways to improve our lives. With the chamber music workshop, where the focus is on intense chamber music making, with the Israeli residency, where PMP finds young Israeli artists, adopts them into the family, and provides them with musical education one can only wish for, the Sarasota residency, where we get a chance to reunite for 2 weeks of inspiration and motivation, and of course, the outreach programs in Sarasota, on Shelter Island, and other places, where PMPers get a real chance to learn and develop their outreach skills.
If I were to pick one word that encompasses what Mrs. P and her dream PMP has taught us, it would be to trust. PMP taught me how to trust myself, therefore trust others. It helped me trust my audience, therefore trust the power of music that brings people together. PMP helped me find my voice. PMP helped me find my best friends in life. The campus at PMP on Shelter Island is paradise. We like to call it Perlman Music Paradise.
I'm Elliot Forrest from WQXR Radio, and I'm also the co-producer of Mr. Perlman's latest concert tour. I've been on tour with Mr. and Mrs. Perlman for the last year, and I miss being out on the road with you two. We'll get to do it soon, but in the meantime, you're doing such great work, as always, with the Perlman Music Program. Congratulations for all you do.
From May 24th to June 14th, we had our virtual chamber music workshop at PMP. We met almost every other day in Zoom meetings. Some days we'd have webinars about how to use technology to our advantage so that we could better be prepared to perform on our new world stage, the internet. We also met and talked about musical issues with each faculty member leading each discussion. And by the end of the third week, we felt very bonded. We put together a fun video project. We took inspiration from some of the sports teams that had videos where they were virtually passing or kicking a ball from screen to screen. We're going to take a passage from a Beethoven quartet, and we're going to take a melody, and we're going to have fun passing it. And we call this Scherzo di Passaggio, which means fun with passing. Enjoy.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
This is a celebratory toast to the wonderful, wonderful Perlman Music Program. Perlman Music Program. Congratulations for all the great years, inspiring years. I wish in my next life I could come back and be part of your wonderful program. It's meant so much to people on a musical level, on a human level. Heartiest congratulations for keeping it all going in this digital age we're in right now. May we soon be back together, and an early, very, very happiest birthday to you, Itzhak, coming up. You will join me in the AK department being 75 years old. So here's a toast to
It gives us great, great pleasure to introduce Alec Baldwin. Welcome. Thank you for your support.
Thank you. I want to begin by saying, Itzhak, your hair has never been lovelier.
Well, after 4 months, what do you think?
You have the waves of Beethoven. You have that wavy hair like Beethoven.
You were reading my mind. That was the exact idea.
Something to aspire to. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm on that very long list of people that admire Itzhak Perlman and Toby Perlman, not just because of Itzhak's, you know, legendary career as a musician, but because of this great work you've done for young people. Nothing is more important. I mean, the legacy of your work in the classical repertoire, of course, will live on, but the work you've done to help young people really will live on with the Perlman Music Program. When I visited the campus for the first time a few years ago, when I went to the space in Shelter Island, when I saw what you were doing, there's just nothing more heartwarming than what you've done there. Now, we need to really, really put the focus on the person who's really responsible. Anybody can learn to play the violin. Anybody can go to Juilliard, Schmuliard. Anybody could do that. It's Toby. Toby is the real, she's the iron in the mix here who got this. Toby, what was it? How did this all begin?
Part of it was a kind of lifelong dream that I had. First, as a student, I was a Juilliard, Schmuliard person. So part of it was my life experience. Part of it was opportunity, because a group of people had thought about doing some sort of music festival in East Hampton. We had just moved to East Hampton. So I went to a meeting, and at that meeting, there was a discussion of not only a music festival, but maybe, quote unquote, we should have a school, at which point I simply said, oh, I'll run it.
I still remember when we first started, when it was just an idea where we had actually no place to go, and that we had places that we needed to practice, and kids would come to the house here, and we would be awoken in the morning with C major scales. That was our alarm clock, and that was the morning. 8 o'clock would be practicing. So this was the beginning of this particular wonderful program.
How did the Shelter Island space, which is so magical, how did that become a reality?
Lucky. A friend of a friend was driving in Shelter Island and passed what is our campus now, and there was a for sale sign up.
What was it before?
It was
a lodge.
Like a motel, or with little cabins, and it's right on the beach there, and it's close to Sunset Beach, and it was just lucky.
Meant to be.
The perfect space.
And when we first saw it, we said, this is a perfect space for a camp. And somebody says, well, before it was a lodge, it was a girls' camp.
What do you think makes a good teacher?
Knowing what to say, but also knowing what not to say. Toby, you have an idea about that, because you are.
Well, I have very strong feelings or questions about, for example, when does the child lose his or her self-confidence? Why does it happen, and when does it happen? And how can we as teachers and mentors prevent it from happening? the Perlman Music Program tries to create a safe space to try out a new piece, to try out a new phrase. There's more than one way to, I'm just out of my league now, but there's more than one way to say the line, right?
No, you're very right. I have this image of Toby Perlman and Itzhak Perlman are home, and Itzhak is, reading some score, or he's doing the crossword puzzle. He's deeply engaged. And in the early days, Toby's on the phone telling his management to book him as much as possible to raise money. She's like, book him, just book him. Prague, Milan, he's going to go around the world. We need to make as much money as we possibly can to paint the camp. We gotta get paint.
You got
it. Painting bill came in. Yeah. Get out there and start playing.
That's it. That's exactly.
Was there a lot of that?
It's constant upkeep, and we have to give scholarships to those who need it, and that we do. There's no question about it. Nobody is denied admission because of financial need. It's all by merit. So
well, I think that the marriage of those three things, the physical space and the location, is so Edenic there. It's so beautiful there on Shelter Island. The mission of the organization, and the two of you at the helm of this organization these many years, they're very, very lucky. It's something I hope the two of you are enormously proud of what you've done. And I encourage people all the time, yes, I mean, he's pointing, right. Anybody can play the violin, Toby, anybody can do that.
We also have a fantastic team.
Yes.
Amazing.
I hear you. I hear you.
It's
always that way. And there are many worthy organizations. I always say, I wish I had billions of dollars. I'd spend the day giving away half of it every year to arts groups that I know are in line with what I believe in. But there are very few as worthy as your group. I mean, that blend of everything. I mean, this is a music education program run by a great group of people, and this famous couple who are in charge of the whole operation, who founded the whole thing. It doesn't get any better than that. But when you go there, you get it. When you go to the programs there, when you watch these recitals and you go to their performances there, you get it. It is magical. So please give what you can. Please give whatever amount you can to the Perlman Music Program.
Well, thank you. And thank you so much for your great support and for being here with us. And we really, really appreciate it. And thank you so very, very much.
Guys, stay healthy, okay?
Yes,
you too.
Hi, Toby, Itzhak, and everyone in the PMP community. What you have accomplished by creating a virtual summer program is truly remarkable. On behalf of the PMP Board of Directors, I want to thank and congratulate you for embracing this new approach and pulling off our 26th year in such a spectacular way. I am proud and honored to be your chairman.
Here's to many more years of glorious music, generosity of spirit, and good humor.
And now, a special treat to end a special evening. When I say treat, I mean it. What you are about to see is truly out of this world. We created it back in March when we were all in the midst of uncertainty. We found comfort in bringing our PMP community together virtually. Thank you to our community, to Patrick, to June, and to Itzhak for this beautiful, once-in-a-lifetime performance. Thank you to our PMP team for putting this show together. Finally, thank you for joining us this evening. See you next summer on Shelter Island.